What is going on, guys? The day is finally here. I know it has been quite a delay, but we finally have the new Terrifying Conquerors SBR stage here. We're running the double STR cooler. If you're wondering why I'm running him as the lead here, it's because 1, Global does not have Ginyu yet. 2, I do not have the LR STR Turles. And then 3, I also do not have the Planet Namek LR Frieza, so can't run him either. So pretty darn limited when it comes to leaders for this. Now, Cooler is a split 170, I do believe, so that's about the only good thing that he has going for him. So it gives attack and defense 170, HP 130%, so that's pretty good. But his kit is definitely not the greatest. He is severely lacking defense, which is why he's not the greatest pick here. But who knows, maybe when he gets an easy A, he will be a lot better. So obviously Ginyu not on the global side, but JP, you guys can use him if you do have him. He is a 200% lead, so he will be very helpful for this stage. He also brings about 2 other characters that would probably be pretty helpful here that Global doesn't have yet. So we have the Int, Birder, and Jace, and then the STR, Guldo, and Raykum. They are also not out. And then the physical 200% Raditz isn't out either. I just actually realized he was on this category, so he is another option if you guys are playing at JP. Now, Raditz not being too great, but still a 200% lead, probably better than the STR cooler right here. And then lastly, the LR Turles. He is only a 130 lead, but his kit is definitely a lot better than the cooler that you were using. So on his 12 key, he has a medium chance of stunning. On his ultra super, he has a high chance of stunning. He's giving Terrifying Conquerors allies key +3 and 30% to attack and defense. He also gets an attack and defense boost, 130 I believe, and then a couple other things in there that definitely make him a lot better than the STR cooler. Now, STR cooler is pretty good when he does well, I won't say pretty good, but he is decent when he transforms. He does have a critical hit when there's a Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. Now, for this stage, I believe only the second stage, if I remember correctly, had a Pure Saiyans unit on it. So even his transformation isn't really useful for this SBR. So he's kind of like the downfall for this team. Now, if I had the AGL Namek Goku, I would definitely have ran him because he definitely helps out with all of the freezes that are on the team. So I'm running the double AGL, not the double A, the double golden freezes, the Tekken AGL one. You guys know how good they are defensively. I have the Easy A physical cooler, the 2 STR coolers, and then I believe Tech Raditz. He's there for stunning. He's pretty decent for SBR here. And then who's the last unit? Oh, the free-to-play STR Frieza, so he is in there as well. So that's the team we're running. JP also has the Grade 8 Vegeta. I believe he is a 150 lead, but he isn't really used for this. But he is in the category as well. So JP definitely has a lot more choices than the global side. But global-wise, this stage still wasn't too bad. I'm also missing 3rd form Frieza. I could have used him in here, most likely. So I'm just missing a ton of units for this category. But we were still able to basically just walk through this stage pretty easily, even with the STR cooler double lead. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of this stage, if you guys have done it, if you've beat it, what teams you guys ran. I'd be interested to see what you guys were running. I know JP players will obviously have different teams than the global side, but if you are on global, let me know what teams you guys ran. So I might try out a full Frieza team later on, as well as what was the other team I wanted to try? Oh, it was the was it the Ginyu team? I think it was the Ginyu team. I wanted to try the Ginyu team, the full Frieza team, and then a free-to-play team as well. So if you guys would be interested in those, let me know as well. If you guys enjoy, definitely smash that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new, you want to stay tuned for more Dokkan content as well, consider going down there, hitting that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yesterday, I went over the physical LR Cell Easy A who just came out. I should have a showcase out on him tomorrow. Finally getting his links to max, so showcases for him. I'll probably also bring him into SBR because of his AoE ability. I want to see how he performs in some of the SBRs that he fits in, so expect those as well. But yeah, the second stage here, so okay, no, second stage. Oh, okay, so Cooler would get his ability here. You have Gohan, so he's Hybrid Saiyan, so Cooler, if he was transformed here, he would have that guaranteed crit. But other than that, I believe Gohan was the only unit out of all 3 stages that would fit for Cooler's transformation, so not very effective here like I was talking about. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Basically only here for his leader skill. I definitely run Ginyu, one of the best TURs in the game, if not the best TUR in the game. He's actually next up on the global before 7-year anniversary. We have a lot of exciting things coming out. It sucks that he drops right before 7-year because I know a lot of people are saving, and Ginyu being one of the better units in the game is definitely going to entice some people to summon. Myself being one of them. Not sure if I'm going to summon or not. I want to, but after the summons that I just went through with the Cell and Goku Gohan unit, not sure if I'm going to. Might just have to save for 7-year, but he is very, very good. So he's 200% lead for Terrifying Conquerors playing a Name Saga, and then the extra 30% for Space Traveling Warrior. On Super, he's raising defense, and then his passive, he gets 180% to attack in D, an additional 50% to attack when supering. He gets an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super, an additional attack and defense plus 10% per Ginyu Force category ally on the team, up to 50%. So obviously, if you have a full Ginyu Force team, he'll get that 50%. And then he's also a support for Ginyu Force. He's a 30% support for Ginyu Force, and then he has attacks effective against all types when there's another Ginyu Force category ally on the team. So under Ginyu Force, he is very, very good. Even without the Ginyu Force team, he's still very solid. So he will be coming out next for the global side, and then 7-year anniversary, which everyone has been waiting for. Now we finally transform Cooler here, and Gohan is still alive. Not for long. But we are about to finish off the second stage here. Piccolo and Gohan left. Piccolo is stunned here as well. If I do remember correctly, we did finish it off. I was debating who to give the Super to. I decided that AGL Frieza was not the move because he's not a hard hitter. He's definitely here for defense. So I believe Frieza finished off Gohan, and then Cooler actually... I think Cooler actually didn't kill. He additional normal, then he had like a sliver of health left. And at this point, I was kind of hoping we would kill this rotation because I wasn't sure if we'd have another turn to fill up our Dokkan meter. I thought we might get it next rotation no matter what. So I was hoping we would kill him here. So we get the crit, and then we get the crit on the additional normal, and he's still alive. Now here, I was like, please don't let me get the Dokkan. I believe we were able to squeak it out, though. We were pretty decent key-wise. Luckily, if we got screwed key-wise, that would have been very unfortunate. But yeah, as you can see, we get it next rotation. So Piccolo is definitely finished here. Last sliver of health, and then we'll move on to the final stage. Now, another good thing, actually, I just remembered about the Cooler after seeing that, is that he lowers attack and defense. So that is another thing. If you have additionals into him, that can definitely be helpful. Double attack and defense lowers are always pretty darn nice. Now, we kind of had unfortunate rotations here. There wasn't a Cooler on rotation, and we were stuck with the free-to-play Frieza getting the Dokkan attack. Now, if I remember correctly, he almost killed all of them, but we did have to go another turn. If we had Cooler or the physical Cooler, I think we might have been able to one-turn it, but because of the fact that we got kind of cucked on the rotation here, he was able to survive, but it's all good. Like I said, this one was not too hard in the slightest. I don't think you guys will have any problem with it. Now, if you are missing some of the leads, that's another thing. If you're missing Ginyu Turles and Cooler, you may be in a little world of hurt here. I believe Thouser's also Terrifying Conquerors. Let me see. Yeah, so Thouser, the physical Thouser, if you guys have him, you could use him. He's a 120 lead, so not the greatest, but another lead option. And then the free-to-play Demon King Piccolo is also a 120 lead in there as well. So he is a good option for you free-to-play players. He's actually very solid defensively and offensively as a free-to-play player. as a free-to-play unit. So if I do run that free-to-play go that I wanted to try out, he will probably be the option that I do run. But I believe Cooler finishes it off here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you missed the team, I do show it again at the end, so you guys can check that out. But other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.